Anything else?
Do
You
I
better
just
have
do a
more.
little 3-card like fun time spread, like past, present, future?
Yeah.
Yeah.
PPP or PPF.
Past, present, promise.
That's really cute. I love that.
Thank you, PPP.
So creative. See, that's the energy that I'm talking about. That's what we need, baby.
Like in just general past, present, future?
Then we can ask follow-up questions.
Ah.
Wait, I want to join you guys. This is fun.
This is cute. I love that you're doing this. This is like super.
I didn't even know that I had this still. Wait, but like, well, let's watch my really high skills with this. This comes from playing poker with my grandma as a child. Wait, can you see me? Wait, can you see me over there? Okay.
Oh.
We do that. We do that. And then we go.
Oh.
She's got it down. She's got it down, ladies.
Okay, you're gonna love this one for past Lueking.
What is it?
So I got the Hermit inversed, and that literally means imprudence, incorrect advice, immaturity, rashness, and confusion.
How'd you get to where you are? That's how I got here.
For present, I got Knight of Swords. So let me go to the sword suit. And that one's upright. Ooh, bravery, skill, opposition, heroic action, and capacity. So, like, right now, you're, like...
Killing it.
Killing it, yeah.
Shit, if this is my killing it, we're fucked.
For the future, Page of Cups. That means reflective and resolute, studious, loyal, willing to offer services and efforts towards a specific goal. You're working towards your goals, like, you're doing good.
Oh, that's nice.
I feel like maybe for present, like the Knight of Swords is like right now, like I'm sure like you don't feel like good right now because nobody really feels good right now. But I think it's saying that like you are skilled and like you do have like the capacity to do well. Like you could be killing it, like
Could be killing it.
you know.
Yeah, I love that.
Morgan?
Of course, Aaron got that, and I got ones that are all about emotions.
Yeah.
Got two
That
cups.
always happens every time.
For past, I got the reversed 3 of cups.
Okay.
Then I got the upright 4 of cups, and for future, I got sacrifice, which in regular decks is the hanged one.
Okay.
So pretty much what this means is that in your past, you've overindulged, too much celebration, too much partying, too much da 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 da. And then the 4 of cups is taking things for granted. So you have so much of a good thing that you forget to look at, you know, small things that are also impacting your life in a positive way. This is just, it's all based around emotions. It's not this one. It's like the water suit, which is all just emotional stuff. So, and then for the present or the future card, I got the hanged one, which is all about like the need to surrender to your higher principles and morals, and like the gaining of empathy. So how I'm taking this is like, sure, you can look at these cards however you want to, but at the end of the day, like somewhere in the future, all of this stuff has led you to being a more empathetic and like higher principled and more wise person in the end.
Sick.
If
So I
that,
can party and get drunk and be an asshole.
but
But then I have to let my good side win.
I feel like our card said similar stuff, like about the past, like immaturity, you know, and like
Well,
Morgan's talking about like overindulgence.
Yeah.
Well, especially for like the sacrifice or the hanged one, like it literally is a sacrifice. It's like you need to give these things up to gain that like higher understanding. So stepping away from past and present of like overindulgence, this looking at things and taking them for granted and like all this kind of stuff, to just like say, I'm done with that. I need to like sacrifice this to be like my higher best self.
Mm-hmm. For sure. Well, I love that. You want to hear what I got for myself?
Yes.
So I got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of Pentacles.
Ooh.
And then I got, is this the 8? And then I got the 8 of Pentacles. And then I got Temperance.
So the 7 of Pentacles is a man with a shovel, right? Like digging. Yeah. Okay. So that has to do with sustainability, or like he's digging those pentacles out of a bush. Like money doesn't grow on trees, obviously, but like the way that card talks about sustainability is like you have been saving and like investing in yourself. The 8 is all about apprenticeship and mastery of a thing. So he's sitting down like chiseling out the one pentacle. There's the ones hanging up and then one on the ground. So that's all about repetitive motion, repetitive action to get really good at what you're doing. So that's kind of where you're at, which makes sense as a student. And then what was your card?
Temperance. Economy, moderation, frugality, management, accommodation. So it's like, this is all about money, honestly.
Well, I think it also could have a lot to do because they talk a lot about how some of these cards really speak specifically to creative people. So temperance also has to do with like persisting with something. So like you've invested your time, your money, your energy into school.
Yes.
Sustaining this thing. You then work towards mastering something that you've done repetitively. And then in the future, you need to remember to stay consistent, That's how I read that, but
yeah. I feel like our cards are all kind of reading like some sort of like metamorphosis. Like at first, like you have been working hard throughout like your whole school career. We all know that. We all see that.
Yeah.
At first it's like the beginning of the journey is kind of like rocky, and then right now you're at a point where you're learning and like growing, and like you have the capacity to be doing like really cool stuff. And then the future is like resolving the journey, like reflecting and becoming a like really balanced person and like a really accomplished person.
Erin, what was your third card again?
Yeah, it was Page of Cups.
Okay. Ooh, okay. So what I would suggest, Lueking, personally, is just like take some time to like really research like the Page of Cups, the Hanged One, and then Temperance. And like those are places that I would start to really meditate and think about like how you can bring those more into your life.
That
higher self.
The higher self.
Beautiful butterfly.
I'm already the higher self.
Beautiful.
But also I'm glad I remembered, or I own this. I forgot that I owned this.
I love the Rider-Waite-Smith deck.
I feel like they're all like really pretty illustrations, honestly.
Yeah.
Like
he's super clever with that deck.
He's so hot. I want her to on.
Lueking, what year were you born?
1998.
Okay, 98.
February 9th, 1998, 8:07 a.m., St. Louis, Missouri.
So just so you know, your card, your like life path number is 2. That makes you the High Priestess. So that is also another card that you should look into.
You're like, the same as Marie.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Marie's the High Priestess. And seriously, like we talked to her about this kind of in depth, like having the High Priestess as like a life card is literally an entire journey to finding your higher self. So all of these cards, the Page of Cups, the Hanged One, Temperance, the High Priestess, like these are cards that like if you want to invest time, and I'm not saying that you have to, but you should invest time like looking into them. Especially like right now in quarantine, I think it's really easy for us to just like do things that distract us to keep us going. But
Yeah.
like you can do some like really good just like self-care, like take care of yourself and like get to know yourself. I think that this is a good tool at least to start, you know.
I love that.
This has been this has been so fun. I want to read you all the time.
Do it. Let's go. Read to me for myself every day.
You guys, I really feel like a 70s lesbian princess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the vibe. I'm loving it.
Should we do an outro and quit recording or something? Or do you have anything else, baby?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Lueking, for
You're
coming on and letting us read your cards. I hope that you got something really special out of this because I know that we did.
Oh, I did. Rain and I said thank you.
Okay, thank you, Lueking.
Thank
You're
you.
awesome for letting the cards read you.
Always. Any day, darling.